if I'm really processing what's going on and what's happening, but it's happening, and we're doing this.
Brown sugar, babe. I guess high off your love, I don't know how to feel it. Oh, sugar, when you're close to me, you love me right down to my knees. And whenever you let me hit it, sweet like honey when it comes to me. Skin is caramel with the cocoa eyes. Even got a big sister by the name of Chocolate. Brown sugar, babe. I guess high off of love, don't know how to behave.
Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. So y'all, it is officially moving time. So as I told you guys in last vlog, I will be moving to Dallas, Texas. I am so excited but nervous. I have like a mixture of emotions, but ultimately I'm very excited for this new journey, this fresh start. Y'all already know y'all gotta come along, cause what? So anyways, y'all, this is my very last week here in Georgia, and I have lots on my to-do list, y'all. I have had weeks to prepare for this move. I even had to push my move out date and all the things, and I still chose the last couple weeks to like cram everything in, and this week I have to literally just get all the final things done. So first on the to-do list, my kitchen is my very last area that I have to pack up. I've done everything else. So I need to do that. And then I also need to make some donations to the Goodwill. I have a whole bag full of clothes and shoes. And I also have a rug and a shelf that I'm going to be donating. And then I need to go to Home Depot because I still need to grab 3 more large boxes. Now, for the most part, everything has fit in my bins and stuff that I already had because, y'all, I have moved a lot. I've been on my own since I was 20. Every time I renew my lease, I normally move. And this apartment that I'm at right now is the longest I've ever stayed anywhere. I've been here for 3 years. Even though I did transfer units, y'all was with me through that process, I have been at this community for almost 4 years. Like, I think that is so crazy. I'm like, wow, that is so good for me. But I like to return my apartments in perfect condition. They came and did a walkthrough. The guy was like, everything looks good. You know, I just got to do a few little touch-up things. So I have a few more canvases as well. I need to take off the wall, take the nails out the wall. And the guy told me if it feels like it's going to be too much for me to do, he was like, just call him and he'll come and touch it up for me. Because sometimes he said it makes it worse when the resident tries to do it. So I'm going to kind of evaluate and see. I do have to still mount my TV as well. I feel like that's going to be the biggest hole I have. But everything else is just small, tiny holes that I can easily fix myself. So we're gonna be doing that. And then I did have some items that I was selling. I only sold 1 so far, so fingers crossed that this week I can get the rest of the items sold, because I had 6 items total that I was trying to sell. But I think it's because I live in like an outskirt, because I know if I lived in Atlanta, this stuff would have been gone. Because when I used to sell stuff before on Facebook Marketplace and I lived in Atlanta, the stuff will be gone like the same day. If at most it will be like 2 days and then the stuff will be gone. But that is not the case, and I'm pretty sure it's because I live a little bit further out and people just aren't willing to drive, and I do have pickup only because I'm not delivering this stuff. So today is gonna be super chill. I'm just getting the last few things done around the house that I need to get done. I have to schedule the U-Haul because I haven't even scheduled the U-Haul yet. Don't know if I'm picking it up Thursday or Friday. I do know the very last day I have in this current apartment is Saturday, so I do have to be gone by January 31st. So I am trying to get everything in order for that to happen. And yes, guys, I'm just like so nervous, mostly because I've never driven a U-Haul. It's gonna be me and my mom, and then we're gonna put my car on the back of it, which U-Haul helps you set all that up. But I'm just like, child, this is some grown-up stuff right here. Like, what are we doing? But like, I'm so happy, y'all. So excited. I'm going on this journey alone, and that is very nerve-wracking, but I just have so much faith in this move. I've really just been praying and asking God just for direction. And I told him if certain things worked out for me, that was my sign. And y'all, it definitely did. So it's time to go. I did only sign a year lease because I just want to give it a year. I want to see how I like it, my new job, and just see if that's my vibe, you know, because like I'm young and I just have all this free will to just do whatever. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So yeah, guys. And then on top of all of this, y'all, excuse my nails because I literally had to take them off because one got loose. And you know when your nail get loose, like that's the only thing you can think about. Even if so much more is going on around you, your nail being loose is literally going to be the end of it. I had to take all my nails off because I need to make sure I'm able to maneuver, pack, carry stuff, all the things without anything being in the way. And then plus with my new job, I'm gonna be doing ortho, so I can't have them long claws that I had. So once I get to Dallas, that's literally like one of the first things I'm doing after I unpack everything is getting my freaking nails done. So definitely need to do that. But yeah, guys, today about to be super chill, and y'all just gonna pretty much come along with me on this whole process, whole journey of me literally moving across the country, y'all. Like what? Like this is so crazy. And then y'all just gonna see the whole process of me starting my new job and just everything. Like this year I am making it my goal to literally document everything. I'm not leaving y'all out of anything, okay? Because y'all are just about to see a true testimony. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into this vlog. Make sure you guys don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I love you guys so much. Thank y'all so much for y'all support, and let's get into the vlog. All right, guys, so this is what my room is looking like. So I'm working on getting all the items listed and sold from my room that I don't want to keep. So I'm getting rid of my cute little bed frame and then also the box spring. I will be keeping the mattress because I love my mattress. And then I'm gonna get rid of this futon. I'm kind of sad because I've had this for a while, but I really have never utilized it. It's mainly just been for decoration, and when I moved here, when I downsized, I had to put it in my room because I had nowhere to put it, and my new place is probably not going to have anywhere to put this, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. And then I also have this black little side table over here that I use that I'm going to sell as well. So this is my cute little bed frame. I'm going to miss her because I've had this bed for such a long time. And then I was thinking about getting rid of the canvases, but they're actually super cute, so I'm still debating about that. But this is the progress of my room so far. Excuse the couch. I literally been sleeping on the couch just for some elevation because like my bed is completely broken down. So I did sleep on the couch last night. But this is the progress of the living room. Nothing too crazy. I still do need to mount this TV and everything. I still have like my Wi-Fi and stuff hooked up here. I also have to take that router and stuff back to Xfinity as well, so I gotta do that this week. And then over here, as you can see, I took everything down. All my Christmas stuff is down. That's a little box for the TV mount. So over here is the kitchen area. So this is what I'm going to be working on today. So like all that stuff you see on the counter, that's all going to be gone. I need to pack all of that away. So this is the tote bin that I have for my stuff for the kitchen. These are the boxes that I kept for like all my stuff, like appliances and stuff. So I'm going to put that in there. Whatever won't fit is going to end up going into the boxes that I need to buy. I'm probably going to go ahead and end up deep cleaning like the appliances. So like my oven, my microwave and stuff like that. All this stuff that you see on the counter, that's gonna be packed away. All my stuff up here, I made this like a little pantry in here. So all of this stuff that you guys see, that's all about to get packed away, and I'm just gonna leave the food and the condiments and stuff in there. And then I also just have like all like my plates and stuff, my cups. Like I got quite a bit of stuff. I have stuff in all of these drawers as well. I'm gonna be taking all of this stuff out. I don't know how I'm gonna do my seasonings and stuff. That may be very last, but we'll have to see how I'm gonna do that. And then down here is just like all my Tupperware and stuff, so I need to pack that away. And then I also just have like all of my other little extra kitchen gadgets and my pots and pans and stuff down here that I also need to take care of. And then in here I just have like some more utensils, and then I need to go through this little junk drawer that just has like towels and mitts and stuff in there. So like I said, we're gonna be tackling the kitchen today. Let me show you guys what else I'm gonna get rid of. So in my laundry room, I have this little shelf that I was using, but I know in my new apartment it's not gonna fit, so I had to remove everything off of this shelf in here. and I have to give this away to the Goodwill as well. It's a nice little shelf, so I'm gonna get rid of it, let somebody else put it to good use. So over here in this little area is kind of where I have everything kind of stored at, and then I just have like this large bag with a bunch of like home decor and stuff in there. Have some more bins. Most of this stuff is like home decor stuff that you see over here. So that's all my home decor. And then over here is just like my vanity and stuff. I already took the little mirror off the back. I have this shelf. Everything is gonna stay like on this shelf, like in those bins. I just have to find something to put those in. So that's probably gonna be another thing I use the boxes for. And then over here is just like my desk and stuff. I also was trying to sell this little like side table. I was trying to sell these large canvases, but people keep trying to like jig me on the price that they're trying to pay for these large canvases back here. Like, these are really good canvases. Those were $109 each when I bought those, and this lady like today was like begging me to pay $50 for it, and I'm like, absolutely not. Like, those are really big, nice modern canvases. No. So anyways, let's go into over here. So like I said, I got rid of the futon. It was over here, but that's already gone. This is my room. Excuse it, it looks a mess, but I have everything like packed up. So I have everything like my bags and stuff in this little suitcase over here. This is my mattress because I planned on keeping my mattress and everything. So that's what's on the floor right now. And then over here, just like another suitcase full of stuff, basket full of clothes. Got my bean bag and stuff over here. This is just another suitcase with just like pajamas and stuff in it. This is just like a bin full of shoes, and then I also have my shoes in those boxes over there as well. Okay, so this is my progress. Like I said, I just have a few last minute things to do. I do need to go ahead and take that mirror down as well. That in that bag is all my Christmas decor in there. Y'all, those bags are so good. I got those off Amazon. It was like $6.99 for two, and most of my stuff has literally fit in those two bags, so I'm happy about that. I feel like I am making really good progress. And then for this couch, because I don't know if it's gonna get dirty during the move, I am able to wash, like everything comes off, so I'm able to wash the couch. I was gonna do it beforehand and just have everything bare. Still determining if I'm gonna do that or not, because I really do not want this thing getting filthy. Then I was trying to debate if I wanted to wrap it. I don't know what I want to do, but I need to figure that out, because when I go to Home Depot, I need to buy all that stuff. So have everything loaded that I'm taking to Goodwill. So I have this rug, this shelf, and then I have this big bag of clothes and some other little miscellaneous items in there. So now we're headed to Goodwill. Welcome back to the vlog. So it's a few days later. Today is currently Friday, January 30th. Y'all, it is a day before I head to Dallas, Texas, and I just don't know how to feel right now. Like, I don't even know if I'm really processing what's going on and what's happening, but it's happening, and we're doing this, y'all. We're doing this. So today I am scheduled at 3 o'clock to go pick up my U-Haul. I did have to schedule 2 different pickup locations because the one that has the truck and the trailer together is about 25 minutes from me, but they said I would have to get the U-Haul, bring it to my house, load it, and then bring it back for them to put the trailer on it. So I don't want to do that. So I found a location closer to my house that has the 15-foot box truck that I will need. And then I'm gonna drive the 25 minutes after that's loaded to go get the auto transport put on it, because I will be pulling my Jeep. So it's gonna be me and my mom on this drive. It's about a 12-hour drive with stops and gas, and just because I'm in a U-Haul, so, and I'm pulling my truck, so it's gonna be roughly around 12 hours to get to Dallas from Georgia. And y'all, I'm just like, I'm ready, but I'm nervous, but like, I just feel like so many good things are gonna happen for me on this move, and it's something I've really been praying about, asking God about. He's showed me that this is the right move that I am making. So we're doing it, we're here, and y'all, this month has literally flown by. I've just been in preparation mode for this, but it's like you're never gonna truly be ready for things. You kind of just have to do it and adjust. So that's just the phase we're in right now, and you guys are coming along with me on this crazy journey. But once I get the U-Haul, get everything loaded, get my truck situated, I'm gonna come back here and just kind of rest, and then I'm gonna get up super early, go pick my mom up because her house is like on the way to Texas, and that's just gonna be the vibes. Y'all, this is my very first time driving a U-Haul, and then on top of that, I'm pulling my car. That's literally so crazy. And I wanted the 10-inch box truck, but they said my car is too heavy, so I have to get the 15. So I'm gonna probably have so much space left in this U-Haul because I really don't have that much stuff. I'm a minimalist. I'm only coming out of a 1-bedroom apartment, so I don't think I need that big old truck, but they told me I really didn't have no choice. So that's what we have to work with. And let me show you guys the progress of my apartment. Everything is ready to be loaded onto this truck. Y'all, I literally gave away so much stuff, minimized stuff, and I feel like I still have a lot of stuff, but everything is like organized. So it's like kind of like organized chaos, which I can work with. But let me show you. So I went ahead and took the couch apart, so it's just down to like the base pieces for the couch. And then I did go ahead and take all of the covers off of all of the couch pillows. So what you see over here is just all of the bare pillows because I don't want my covers getting dirty. Plus, those need to be washed anyway once I get to Texas. This here is just my little coffee table. I was gonna take this apart because y'all, this thing is straight marble and it's heavy, but I think I'm gonna leave it whole. And then I just have my rug. So once I get everything off of this, I'm gonna sweep the rug and then I'll be able to roll it up. So This is the living room. The TV is getting unmounted today, so I gotta work on that. And then over here, I just have like a few boxes. I really did not have to get that many boxes, and I ended up putting that extra large box back that I had grabbed at Home Depot, because this is all I ended up needing was just these few boxes here. And then over here is just most of my kitchen stuff. So like y'all can see, I have all of these like tote bins, and those bins hold so much stuff, y'all. So over here, I already showed y'all, that's like my little tree bag that has all my Christmas stuff in there. And then over here is just my mirrors. I actually have 2 black mirrors that are over here, so I have 2 of those. And then over here is stuff that I'm taking to my mom's house that I just need her to hold on for me. So this whole bin is full of keepsake stuff. That stuff I've borrowed from her, and then she wanted that white tree, so I'm giving that to her. But as you can see, the kitchen is literally completely cleared out. Like there is nothing. Like it's literally so clean. I woke up this morning, did a really good deep clean of everything, all the cabinets, drawers, everything. And then over here is just another box I'm leaving open just in case I need to throw some last minute stuff, so that's why that's not closed yet. Over here is just more bins and stuff like that. Like I said, it's organized chaos, y'all, so it's gonna be super easy and a clean move. Y'all, I did not want to have to bring this bed with me, but it's looking like I'm about to have to bring this bed, which is fine, but I really wanted to sell it, but it did not sell, so I'm gonna try in Dallas. Over here is just like my vanity and stuff. I already took the mirror off of it, so that's what's under the desk table, and then just like my shelves and stuff. And then let's go into the bathroom in my room. Okay, this is my room, so it's looking so bare in here, y'all, but I got the mattress. I put these sheets on here that I don't really care about on this mattress, so that way when it goes in the U-Haul, it's not gonna get my mattress dirty. I was gonna get some plastic, but I didn't feel like having to do all that, so we just put this little sheet over it. And then this is gonna be how it goes in the U-Haul, just so it doesn't get dirty. Over here is just some stuff for me to have a pallet for tonight, because I'm gonna have to sleep on the floor, because of course all this is gonna be packed up. Then over here is just like a bin of just like shoes and stuff. As you can see, I took everything off the walls, and this little mark on the wall, that's just like from my bed, like just rubbing against the wall. So hopefully that's nothing too crazy, they won't trip about that. Hopefully they could just paint right over it. Then over here is all my suitcases, so those are all full of things. I may have to add a few more things to those suitcases, but I did go ahead and just set those up just so everything can be nice and organized and put together. And then over here just have a few more little bins and stuff as well. And that's my room, so nothing too crazy. Y'all, I've literally never showed y'all my closet, because my closet is a literal joke, and I'm so glad my new closet is walk-in, but this one is supposed to be walk-in, but there's like no space in here, y'all. Everything is super nice and organized. I only have clothes in here right now, because all of these clothes are just gonna go in the back seat of my truck. So I'm just gonna kind of lay everything down on their hangers how they are, and that's how we're gonna do that. So this is another rack of clothes here. I got rid of so much stuff, but I still have a ton of things. So that's my closet. Like I said, that thing is so small, and my stuff used to just be crammed in there, so I'm so excited for my new closet. Then over here, this is the bathroom. I really didn't have too much in the bathroom, so the bathroom is not too crazy. But I just have like this tote bin right here full of stuff. I got my Lulu bag that's like has all my stuff that's easily accessible to me, all my toiletry stuff. And then I just have those toiletry bags, makeup bags, things like that. But I did deep clean the bathroom, so everything is nice and clean in here. The only thing I have left in the bathroom to do, I have to take down this shower curtain. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. I may just temporarily, but I have a whole different look that I'm going for my new apartment for the showers. So yeah, I'm just debating about that, but I am gonna for sure throw away the little plastic in here, even if I keep this up. And then I just have to do something with that plunger, and then I'm throwing away this little mat because I'm just gonna buy a new one. So that is the progress of my apartment. Everything is ready to go, packed up, and I'm just like, wow, like we're really doing this, y'all. This moment is literally so bittersweet. I've lived in Georgia my entire adulthood, and I'm just so just in awe that it's time for me to just try something else, do something different. I moved here when I was 18 years old, fresh out of high school with my mom, and I've had a very good experience here in Georgia, but it's just time for something new, something different. And I'm doing this move for me, and I feel like I've gotten all the clarity, all the signs just to go, you know. And I feel really good about my new job. Y'all know I'm doing peds and ortho, and that's just something I've really wanted to do, and I've already been in peds for 2 years. And just to be able to expand in ortho, like, I'm so ready and I'm so excited. I have such a good feeling about like my new co-workers, the doctors I'm gonna be working for. Just like the overall vibe was just felt like what I needed. And when I went to Texas, I just really felt like that was right. And I don't even think I updated y'all, because I did go down to Texas and everything, and I had to take care of some business. You know, I had to meet my new, you know, work family and all the things, and just get some other things taken care of. And I just had a really good feeling, and I'm excited. I'm happy. This move is definitely needed, this change. And you know, when I get down there, and I really need to get my life together, and I really need to lock in, because baby, you know, I'm only getting older. I'm 26 now, and you know, I'm just like, life is going fast. So I'm excited, y'all. I am so ready. But anyways, I'm about to go ahead and head over to the U-Haul place, and then I'll talk to you guys once we get this big body big Benz. Okay, y'all, so I'm here picking up my U-Haul. So this is the one that I'm getting. Y'all, this thing is so big. I'm literally so nervous to drive this thing, but let's get inside and see what we gonna do. Okay, so let's open this up. Y'all, I've literally never driven this, so I'm so nervous. Okay, it's open. Okay. All right, let's get in here. Ooh, it's nice and spacious in here. All right, guys, so I'm in my U-Haul. So everything was super seamless, super easy. Luckily, this location is right down the street from my house, so I'm like literally 3 minutes away. So I can kind of like take it on a little test drive just to see. Like I said, I've never driven a U-Haul or any big vehicle like this, but honestly, it reminds me of my Jeep, so hopefully it's not too bad. This thing is big though. Like I said, it's a 15-foot. So now I'm about to go ahead and head home, and then we're about to go ahead and load this bad boy up. And then tomorrow I'm actually going to pick up the trailer for my car to be able to go on. So I'll show you guys all of that tomorrow, because my move is delayed like just a little bit, so I have a little bit more time, so I don't have to try to cram everything into today. All right, y'all, so we about to crank this bad boy up. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. Okay, first time for everything, right? We gotta grow up someday, don't we? All right, let's get into it. Ooh, okay. All right, let me get adjusted, because I'm nervous. Okay, let's see. I need to be like all the way scooted up. Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm scared. Here we go. We finna take off. Okay, I feel like I'm good. I'm adjusted. I can see out of all of my mirrors. I'm on my brake. So let's smooth this in the drive. Y'all, I feel like this is my first time ever driving. I'm scared, but here we go. Okay, guys, so I made it in one piece. That was so scary, but honestly, it wasn't that bad. Like, it really wasn't. It's really like driving my Jeep, but I have to figure out how to adjust these mirrors. I thought I did it, but as I was driving, I could not see anything, and y'all should have seen me pulling out of that parking spot. Like, I was literally like acting like it was my driver's test 10 and 2, not playing no games, because I cannot see behind me. So like, I gotta figure out how to adjust these mirrors. Once I do that, I'm gonna be in good shape. But honestly, it's not too bad on the drive. So I got home safe. So now I'm about to go ahead and head in the house. We have to go ahead and load this thing up, because I want to make sure we still have daylight. And right now it's already 3:53, so the sun is going to be setting in just a couple hours. Definitely want to make sure the sun is still out while I'm loading up this thing. So anyways, guys, let's go ahead and get this move started. Okay, guys, so this is the progress so far. The U-Haul's almost fully loaded, y'all. Why is it literally snowing? So I'm trying to hurry up, because I need to get out of here and go pick up this auto transport, and so we can get on the road, because like this snow is starting to literally stick. Look at my car. It's literally crazy. I will, thank you. So I got my Jeep on here, connected to the big body big Benz. As you can see, it's still snowing like crazy, but now we're about to get on the road.
Feelings within you, and you won't remember me. Your face will be the reason I smile, but I will not see what I cannot have forever. I'll always be you. I hope you feel the same. Oh, baby, baby, so bad. Tore with my affliction, had to fill out my prescription. I had to set you free. Away from to see clearly the way that love can be when you are not with me. I had to leave, I had to live, I had to leave, I had to live. Love set you free to flap your pretty wings around. Wings, your pretty wings, your pretty wings of love. Love set you free to flap your pretty wings around. Wings, your pretty wings, your pretty wings. I came wrong, you were right. Transformed your love into life. Baby, believe me, I'm sorry I told you lies. I turned day into night, sleep in the night, 1,000 times. I should have shown you better nights, better times, better days. I miss you more and more.
All right, y'all, so let's get into this apartment tour. Y'all, I am so happy to finally be in my new place. I am the first person to ever live here. These are brand new. They just finished getting built in June of last year, so 2025. So I'm the first tenant in this apartment, so I'm the first to use all of this stuff. The kitchen is my absolute favorite. I love the layout and the design and all the things. So let's get into it, y'all. Okay, so over here you got the cute little refrigerator. I love that the refrigerator has like the little ice and water machine on it. And y'all, this refrigerator is so freaking nice. Like, oh my goodness. I've literally never had this type of refrigerator at any apartment I've lived at, and I've lived at a lot of places. So that's the refrigerator, nice and new, never used. And then over here, you just got the nice little chic gray cabinets. I wanted the white cabinets, but they didn't have any available. Over here, you just got the microwave and stove. And y'all, my favorite part of this kitchen is they literally have these built-in little lights. So that way, like when it's dark in here, you can just have these lights on underneath the cabinets, which is so tea. So I love that whenever it's dark in the unit, those lights are there and you can just have those on. That is literally like one of my favorite features of this apartment. And then over here is the little island area. So I just have those cute little light fixtures, got the cute little sink, and then I have a dishwasher over there as well. So all the appliances are super cute, up to date. So right over here in this closet is where my washer and my dryer is. So this is a stackable washer and dryer. You could tell this is nice and new. And I literally love this. And I love how it's just stacked on top of each other. And then if you come right over here, this is just a little closet. And for extra storage, so I can keep stuff right in here. Very spacious. And then over here, I believe is another little storage closet, like coat closet. So that's what's right in this room over here, just for storage. Then right over here is my living area. It's so nice. I literally love it. And y'all know what's so cool? They have these lights where like you can dim them. So let me show y'all. So it doesn't have to completely be turned off. You can just like dim the lights. So definitely gonna be using that feature. Out there is the patio, but I'm gonna show y'all that in the daytime is very nice, but it's dark so you can't see. So this is the living space. It's so spacious. It has so much room in here. And I'm like, wow, I love the open concept of this apartment. So now we're about to get into my room. So right over here is my room. My room is a very nice size and I literally love it. Nothing really much to see here. If you come through this way, this is for the guests. And then if you come through my room, then you can also access the bathroom from my room as well. But I'm gonna take y'all through this way and show y'all. Let's close this door. All right, so this is the bathroom. The bathroom is super nice, super spacious. I literally love it. And then in here is just another little storage for me to store things, all of my things. And then you got the cabinets here. And then I love this mirror. And then right over here is the shower. So this is a stand-up shower. So cute. And then over here is just like the toilet and stuff. Then right in here is my all-time favorite part, is my walk-in closet. Y'all, when I say walk-in, this is what you call a freaking walk-in closet. Like, compared to my last closet, this is literally amazing, y'all. Like, look how big this freaking closet is. Then on top of that, it has all this storage space. Like, wow, y'all, my closet is so freaking big. My closet is in a bathroom, so when you come out, this is what you see, and then that door leads to my room. So y'all, this is my cutesy little apartment, and I'm literally so obsessed. I love this place so bad, y'all. Hey y'all, welcome back to the vlog. So y'all, it is a week later. I have officially been a Texas resident for an entire week. I survived, guys. And y'all, I am so happy and so at peace with this move. Everything was not perfect. It was not a seamless experience. It was definitely a process, but I'm just learning to be grateful even in the process. Getting to Texas was definitely a breeze. I ended up getting a U-Haul and I put my car on the back. So in total, it took about 14 hours driving time to get here, because with the trailer and all of that and the U-Haul, you can only go up to 60 miles an hour, you know, and you don't want your car to fall off or the trailer to fall off or anything. So I was being super careful. That was my very first time driving the U-Haul, but it was actually not bad. I'm like, somebody really needs to hand me over my CDLs, because that was a breeze. And I don't know why I was so nervous, but it was honestly so seamless. I drove most of the way. My mom gave me a couple hours to, like, you know, not drive or whatever, but I wanted to do that drive on my own. This was my journey. And whenever me and my mom go on road trips, she's normally the one driving, no matter how far it is, pretty much the whole time. So I was like, this is my thing that I'm doing, so, you know, I want to be the one to drive and do the whole nine. And then we did stop for a couple hours to rest, and then we trucked along. So honestly, the journey here was not bad at all. You know, we just took our time, and it was so crazy because it was a snowstorm the day that I was supposed to be leaving, and so we ended up having to leave a little bit earlier than I wanted to, but we made it out of Georgia, got out of the crazy snow, and then we made it to Texas. And then my mom went back home and I started work. I wanted to film my first day at work, but my transition wasn't the most smooth and seamless experience, which is fine, it happens. So I wasn't able to film the first day, but I will be giving you guys some work content. My first day actually went really good at my job. You know, I've learned a lot. I'm already hands-on doing things. Like, when you're in dentistry, you gotta be on it, and they're short-staffed, and so me being there is really like a help to them. So I'm trying my best to, you know, do what I can to help. So like I said, the journey hasn't been easy, and I'm learning to be grateful and trust God in the process of things, because the process is not always cute, it's not always easy, but the outcome is what matters. And honestly, if you don't go through things in the process of things, you don't even really appreciate the outcome, you know. So I've just learned to just embrace it all. But now I am here, I'm settled in my apartment, y'all. I literally love my apartment so much. This is a brand new community. It's only 40% filled up, and I am the very first person to live in my unit, so I have just been enjoying that part of it. It's very quiet. I'm in a very good area, nice neighborhood, and I am just excited to just, you know, be here in Dallas, Texas, and just start my new chapter in my new journey. I feel like it's definitely the right decision, definitely made the right choice, because the way everything has aligned for me to be here. I am so happy and I am so grateful for this next chapter, guys, and y'all already know y'all coming along with me. So I've just been in the process of getting everything organized, put together, and all of the things. So I'm gonna show you guys me doing that over the weekend. I literally survived my first week of work. You already know I started a new job in peds and ortho, and I literally love it. Like, the staff is so amazing. They are so nice. They are so kind, and I just really feel like it's a great fit, and I had a very good feeling about them from the jump. I did my extensive research on the doctor, the practice, all the things, and it was my #1 pick, and it came through. And so I've just been super excited to be there, back working, because I've been out of work for literally weeks, y'all. And so it feels good to just be back in the office around the patients, the kids, and I'm learning ortho. So that's a fun experience to be able to learn the ins and outs of that. And y'all, I've already been doing such a great job on my new job. Literally on Thursday, I got a review from one of the new patient moms, and then she referred 2 other moms in they schedule. And so they was raving about that for me. So I'm like, this is just like me picking up where I left off, but just a fresh start, clean slate, and we're just gonna keep it moving and let the past be the past, and y'all get the tea once I can really talk about everything. But we're here, guys. Like, oh my gosh, I'm in Texas, and it's just such a big change, but it's a good change. Like, when I say my spirit is so at peace, it feels like home and like I'm supposed to be here. So yeah, today is currently Saturday. It is February the 7th, and I have lots on the to-do list today. So the first thing I need to do is go get these nails done, y'all. Like, I have been looking crazy with these booty fingers. I cannot do it. I always have my nails done, but I knew moving I was gonna have to be able to maneuver, and my nails were already long anyway, and being in ortho, you gotta have shorter nails. So with that being said, I'm going to be trying a gel manicure French tip for the very first time. And mind y'all, I've been getting my nails done since I was 9 years old. Literally acrylics. Like, don't judge my mama, because I've always just, you know, whatever. But yeah, so I've been getting my nails done since I was 9. I'm 26 now, and I literally have never gotten a manicure. So I'm excited. I'll always just get full sets, or I'll get like pedicures, but never a manicure. And I want them nice and short, and I'm excited to try that today. I'll show y'all the outcome. I found this nail salon. It has really good reviews, really good ratings, and it's over in Richardson, Texas. So it's like 25 minutes from me. And let me get the name of it, because I don't remember what the name is. Kalos and Muse of Richardson. So it's a very nice nail salon. I'm gonna show y'all the inside. It's very nice, very modern. They have amazing reviews. The prices are really good. So we're just gonna try them out today. Y'all already know finding a good nail tech is so hard, and I have found my girl back home in Georgia, and now I gotta find somebody new. So hopefully, fingers crossed, whoever I find is gonna be good, and at this nail salon I have a great experience. So we're gonna be trying to French manicure today. I gotta get them short, and that's the reason I took my nails out. One, because I needed to be able to maneuver and pick up stuff and be able to move stuff, because I did most of this move on my own, and my nails were already long, and in ortho you have to have shorter nails. So I'm gonna get them real short, very natural, very cutesy, very classy. So we got that to do. Then I have to take this Xfinity equipment back, because at my apartment the internet is already included in your rent and everything, and they already have it set up. So all I had to do was like scan this little thing, and then I was in. So I gotta take this equipment back to Xfinity from when I was in Georgia, because I did not have time to do that before I left. And then I also need to go to the grocery store and the regular store. I need to get groceries, and I also need to get some home essential stuff. So I am going to be out pretty much all day today. You guys are running these errands with me, and we're just about to enjoy the vibes. Once I get back between today and Sunday and Monday, because I am off work on Monday as well, I'm going to be unpacking everything, putting everything away. I'm going to mainly focus on my kitchen, because all of this stuff is just right in the front and center, so I need to do that. And then I'm already have my groceries and stuff, so I want everything nice and organized, and I'm just trying to get everything feeling like home. We about to go ahead and get this day started. Make sure you guys don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. Y'all, this was the most aesthetic nail salon I've ever been to. they also have a spa on the other side. They had a coffee shop in there that sold boba, coffee, and they had a full service bar. And can we get into their Valentine's Day decorations? They were so cute. I ended up trying this matcha for the first time, and it had like strawberries and cream in it. I gave it a 7 out of 10, and I don't think I would like matcha by itself. I originally wanted to try a French manicure, but they said my real nails were not long enough and my real nails are very damaged, so they talked me into getting Gel X. At first I gave it a 10 out of 10 because it was super quick and I was in and out, but y'all, I gotta tell y'all in the next vlog what ended up happening. But long story short, I did have to end up going back and getting my nails redone, and they did do that complimentary for me. The wait time was also an hour when I went, and they did give me a complimentary banana bread for the wait. Overall, I'll give this place an 8 out of 10 because I did have a few things that I didn't care for, but overall their customer service experience is top tier, and I love how they handled the situation with me needing my nails redone, and this is the outcome of my set. Right across the parking lot, there was a small farmer's market, and y'all, I'm most excited to be in Texas for these farmer's markets. I wanted an empanada, and then I ended up stumbling up on a sourdough bread stand, so I was able to get me some sourdough for the week. It was already on my grocery list, so that was perfect that they had it. Although this farmer's market isn't like the biggest I know that Dallas offers, it was super cute, and everybody was super friendly, and it was a great experience. Next, I headed to the store to grab a few household essentials. Yes, I'm at Target, guys, don't judge me, but I needed a few things. This is the only store that was nearby, and I was able to get everything that I knew that I needed. After grabbing all my household essentials, I headed to the grocery store, and y'all, I was so excited to go into H-E-B. I literally spent like 2.5 hours in this store. I'm gonna do a grocery haul in part 2, so y'all stay tuned for that. But y'all, I found some really good things, and this store is literally a 10 out of 10 experience. The only thing was, it was a little overstimulating because there was so many people there, but I think it was a day and the time of day that I went, and it was super busy. It was a Saturday, and so next time I know to go at a different day and a different time. To me, H-E-B is basically like an indoor farmer's market, and because I'm a farmer's market girly, this store literally just was so amazing to me. So they have so many different options. Everything I got was so good from here, and y'all, it's almost too many options, and I didn't even put a dent in this store, y'all. All I did was look at the grocery stuff for the 2.5 hours. I didn't even go to the other aisles where they have all the other things, but I found some really good finds, and everything I've tried so far that was like the H-E-B brand was super good. I will definitely be shopping at H-E-B for my groceries. I was able to get most of the things that I would normally get at my local Kroger, like at home in Georgia, here, so I was very happy about that, and their prices are definitely reasonable and affordable. H-E-B also offers an app like Kroger where you can go online and you can download your coupons and you're able to save in store. Y'all already know I'm all about saving a coin. I'm all about things being budget friendly, so that's another reason why I definitely love H-E-B. The only thing different with H-E-B is they scan your barcode through your app, so make sure you have that ready at checkout. No, this is not sponsored. I just really love my experience. Hey guys, so it's the next day. Today is currently Sunday, so I had every intention to cook a nice home cooked Sunday dinner meal, but it turns out that today is the Super Bowl. So I was talking with my cousin and I was like, hey, I'm just trying to figure out what I should cook tomorrow, and she was like, girl, literally tomorrow is the Super Bowl. We're going out, we're about to watch the game somewhere, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to Dave & Buster's, watch the game, and so that's gonna be the end of today's vlog. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is part 1 of my moving series, so stay tuned for part 2. I love you guys so much, and I'll see y'all in the next vlog. Bye.